Hello everybody. So now the car starts perfectly. The second part we need to do now to make it more shiny in the interior and the exterior. So first of all we will tackle the interior because we can see a little bit of mileage on it, especially in the driver's side. So we are gonna of course disassemble the steering wheel, the driver's side doors, the trims on the doors, because we can see there's a little bit of wear and tear. And of course the biggest job will gonna be the roofing, because we don't know how to do it. We're gonna try it for the first time, so wish us luck, because we have lots of restoration tools to make the leather seats look new and shiny. And of course when we disassemble the roof, we're gonna try to do a new liner. Yeah, let's get to the assembly and then we will show you more of what kind of tools we have.
Out the steering wheel, it's only one like thin metal in here. You take a flat screwdriver, you will feel like a springy feeling. Try to wiggle it out. And it pops. And like that you can steal it. Alright, now it's time for one of the trickiest part of this build, the roof liner of this Porsche Panamera. First I start by removing the small stuff, sun visors, grab handles and the overhead console. These pieces look simple, but Porsche hides screws under covers and inside trim seams. In perfect condition. On cars like this, nothing just pops off. Everything is layered, clipped and hidden behind something else. So patience is the key. Now the headliner is finally loose, but getting it out is another story. It's big, fragile and bends easily, so I lower it carefully from the rear first.
Okay, so we disassembled some car parts for the restoration. So let me show you the process, how I will do it. So first of all, of course, I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna use this leather strong cleaner from Leather Expert, and I will show you first of all on the seat halfway how it's gonna look. So everything is cleaned, but before sanding and fixing these little holes, let's prep the surface with a special letter alcohol cleaner. Okay, let's try to fix that little hole. I think it was made by cigarette butt, but I'm gonna use letter glue and some cloth to just to fix it, and then I'm gonna use letter flexi filler just to fill up the hole. While glue bonds on the rough parts of the letter, I'm gonna use letter binder just to bind the letter so it won't rip it apart so easily next time. Before adding letter filler and letter flexi filler, let me just sand all the parts smoothly. After sanding each section, I clean it again with letter alcohol. Okay, now that everything is clean, let's put some letter flexi filler to fill up the holes. Then I repeat the same process again and again until everything is perfectly smooth. So these parts are prepped for painting. I also decided to paint these parts because they're a little bit, you can see it, roughness and wear and tear around here. So I'm gonna sand everything, prep it, and then we're gonna paint it all. Okay, got some paint. Let's try firstly on some smaller parts to see how it goes, and then we can do the big one. Okay, so everything now is painted, the seats, the door cover, the steering, and because now it's painted, we are gonna use two different letter top coats. One is semi-gloss, another is a matte. So on semi-gloss we're gonna use it on the steering wheel and on the shifter knob. You can only now see it, because we used it on the steering wheel. You can see the difference, how much it's more glossy.
Oh my god! Did you see what he did?
So after the first layer of the letter top coat made, I think I'm gonna choose semi-gloss, because as you can see it's very looking like 2D, and when I put it, the part that I did with semi-gloss, it's more unique, more leathery. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put 2 more coats semi-gloss. Take your time removing the tape. Sometimes the paint bonds to it and you don't want it peeling off with the tape.
Now we are removing the old roof liner fabric. Over time, the glue dries out and the textile starts sagging, so it has to come off completely. We peel it back slowly and clean off all the old foam and adhesive so the surface is ready for the new material. So we got the material. First time, it's not the Alcantara, but still, it's pretty nice and pretty soft. We're gonna try to glue it and gonna see how it looks.
Tell me I'm the only one. Tell me I'm the only one. Tell me I'm the
Not everything went to plan. We ran out of glue, the replacement wasn't strong enough, the cuts weren't perfect and the creases start forming, but we still try to finish it anyway. So it was a failure. We're gonna order again new material and then we'll try second time.
Second try. Second try.
We ordered the new materials and second try. Alright, this was our second attempt at the roof liner, and this time we came prepared. We had the right glue, took more time measuring, and made cleaner cuts in the material. Okay, so the second try was pretty successful. As you can see, a lot less creases. Well, in here we did some, and in here, but that's not a big deal, and the color I like it. So. Next, we'll start putting everything back together. The pillar trims will be wrapped in the same material, so the whole interior will look like one gorgeous piece. Here's how the rest of the plastics turned out after wrapping. Everything now matches and looks much cleaner. Now comes the satisfying part, putting everything back together. The headliner goes in first and then the rest of the interior. Slowly, piece by piece, the car starts to look complete again. One side is done and the other side is like that, and like that the left side is done. And the cherry on the top, the last piece, the interior is finished. watching. Like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video.